In 10 seconds, you're going to see my introduction video to 5S productivity, one of many amazing videos at leansmarts.com. Go check it out. I want to introduce you to 5S. Whoa! 5S will change your life and your organization, and believe it or not, it's been around a lot longer than Kondo or Mr. Clean were ever part of the picture. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people think 5S is just about being clean and being organized. It was created for the neat freaks. But it wasn't, actually. 5S was created to solve a problem. Everything we do in Lean solves a problem. And the problem is this. This is your future. It's your future unless you do something about it. And the reason why I know your future, I'm not just pretending to be prophetic here, is because we all live in the same world with this universal law called entropy, or the second law of thermodynamics. It actually has more to do with heat engines, but we still experience something just like it in everyday life. It basically says this: everything in the universe is moving from a state of order to disorder, from clean to dirty, from new to old, however you want to call it. And it's universal. Every human being, everything in existence is experiencing this reality. And if you're going to run a business, or in my opinion, have an enjoyable life, you should be doing something about it. The problem is this: it goes deeper than just the surface. It's this: you cannot be efficient when this is your environment, when it's messy and disorganized. How are you going to be productive and efficient like that? And secondly, the problem is that you cannot detect abnormalities and problems when your environment is so cluttered and disorganized. You can't tell what's good, what's bad, what's on schedule, what's behind schedule, where something belongs. Where do you find something? Is it where it belongs? You can't know that at a glance with your eyes without solving this problem of entropy. You can't detect problems. And so 5S was created to do these two things: to solve this issue of efficiency and to solve this issue of not being able to detect when things are different than standard. Now, as you may have guessed, 5S has 5 practices, and they all start with the same letter, S. So they are these. The first is sort, which means to get rid of the stuff you don't need and only keep the things that you do need to do your work. The next is set in order. Set in order is to perfectly position all of the necessary items and tools and materials you need in the most efficient places possible. The next is shine, which appears to be cleaning on the surface, pun intended, but it goes much deeper than that. It actually has to do with inspection, because as you clean, you notice things that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. After that is standardize. Standardize has to do with standardizing the first 3 S's, so that sorting, set in order, and shine all occur with the same best practices everywhere. And then lastly is sustain, because 5S cannot be just spring cleaning or something you do every once in a while. It's got to be something that becomes so normal, so intimate with life itself, it's like breathing, and you do it even without thinking. That's the ideal state here. Now, there are certain consequences that happen when you're not practicing 5S. You're going to waste time. You're going to waste space. You're going to compromise quality, equipment, and safety. You're going to hide problems, and you're going to waste money. Because this is what entropy and chaos and mess and disorder creates. But when you do practice 5S and solve these 2 problems of efficiency and abnormality detection, here's what you get. You're going to save time, conserve space, improve quality, preserve equipment, promote safety, reveal problems, and save money. Now that sounds pretty awesome, huh? There's a ton of benefits to practicing 5S very well. But let me give you 2 recommendations, 2 requirements for being successful with 5S. The first is this: you've got to create discipline and daily participation. You see, everybody has to participate because, well, I hate to break it to you, but we are all waste generators. We all participate in this law of entropy, in that we all are responsible for the mess and the chaos and, the things that happen around our environment. So everybody has to participate, and you've got to be disciplined. The second is that it has to be a daily habit. It's not enough just to do it once a year or before your next customer audit or inspection or 4 hours once a month. It's better to do 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, but just make it daily. It has to become a part of you, as normal and intimate as breathing, so that it's thoughtless. That's what sustain is really about. There is so much more to tell you about 5S. This is only the beginning. But to train your organization and take your lean culture full throttle, it's time to check out leansmarts.com, where I have other videos just like this one that are designed to educate you in lean tools and concepts and to create a world-class lean organization.